This is my interpretation of Eckhart Tolle's book, A New Earth. Awakening to Your Life's Purpose, where he explores spiritual awakening, self-realization, and the transformation of human consciousness in a profound and insightful way. At its heart, the book challenges the very essence of what it means to live as a conscious being, and emphasizes the importance of transcending the ego, connecting deeply with the present moment, and awakening to our higher purpose. Through practical wisdom and spiritual insights, Tolle guides us toward a new way of being, one that is rooted in inner peace, presence, and authentic power. The primary message of A New Earth is that human suffering stems from our identification with the ego, the false self built on thoughts, past experiences, and external attachments. The ego thrives on separation, division, and comparison. It defines us by what we have, what we do, and the labels we wear. Tolle explains that this identification creates a false sense of self, constantly seeking validation, superiority, and security. As long as we remain attached to these false identities, we are disconnected from our true nature and trapped in cycles of pain, fear, and desire. The ego operates by resisting life's flow, which leads to internal turmoil. Tolle encourages us to become aware of the ego's presence in our lives, as this awareness is the first step toward disidentification. The more we recognize the ego's influence, the more we can loosen its grip and return to the natural state of awareness. A key concept in Tolle's work is the pain body, which represents the accumulation of emotional pain and trauma from the past. This emotional energy resides in our bodies, waiting for an opportunity to be triggered and activated. The pain body thrives on negative emotions, particularly anger, fear, and sadness, and it seeks to perpetuate itself by feeding on these emotions. Tolle emphasizes that the pain body can only survive when we are unconscious of it. Awareness is the key. When we recognize and observe the pain body, we can start to dissolve its influence, transforming it from negative energy into conscious presence. By consciously acknowledging and releasing the pain body, we free ourselves from the emotional patterns that have kept us trapped. This process leads to greater peace, clarity, and emotional freedom. One of the most powerful teachings is the importance of presence, living fully in the now. The present moment is where life truly exists. The past is a memory, and the future is a projection of the mind. Tolle suggests that the only true reality is the present, and by being fully present in each moment, we experience a profound sense of peace and connection with the universe. When we are not consumed by the past or future, we can access our higher consciousness and tap into the infinite potential that exists beyond the ego. Presence allows us to see life clearly, without the distortion of the mind's constant chatter. It is in this state of awareness that we can experience a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us. Tolle teaches that resistance to life creates suffering. The ego resists reality because it wants things to be different from what they are. Whether it's resistance to a difficult situation, a challenging emotion, or an aspect of ourselves, resistance keeps us in a state of inner conflict. The key to liberation, Tolle explains, is surrender, letting go of the need to control and accepting the present moment as it is. Surrender doesn't mean passivity or resignation. Rather, it means accepting what is without judgment and allowing life to flow through us. When we surrender, we stop fighting against life's circumstances, and in doing so, we experience peace, freedom, and alignment with the universe's natural rhythm. A central theme in Tolle's work is the recognition of the I Am presence, the awareness behind all thoughts, emotions, and experiences. This presence is not the ego or any identity tied to external circumstances. It is the formless essence of who we truly are. When we identify with the I Am, we connect to a deeper level of being that is beyond thought, beyond form, and beyond time. The I Am is the source of our true power and peace, and it is through this awareness that we can live in alignment with our highest purpose. By anchoring ourselves in the I Am, we dissolve the ego and its limitations. We begin to see ourselves and the world from a place of deep connection, unity, and love. The I Am presence transcends all dualities and reveals our essential oneness with all life. Time, Tolle explains, is an illusion created by the mind. We constantly live in the past, regrets, trauma, or the future, anxieties, hopes, which keeps us disconnected from the only reality that exists, the present moment. By recognizing that time is a mental construct, we can stop living in the projections of the mind and fully experience the richness of the present. Living beyond the past and future brings us into a state of freedom. Freedom from the chains of memory and expectation. True life happens in the now, and it is in this moment that we access infinite possibilities, creativity, and inner peace. Tolle emphasizes that spiritual awakening is not a one-time event, but a continuous unfolding. It is a lifelong process of becoming more present, more aware, and more aligned with our true nature. While the initial steps of awakening may be profound, the journey does not end there. Each moment presents an opportunity to deepen our consciousness and disidentify further from the ego. Awakening is an ongoing practice of presence, surrender, and acceptance. In relationships, Tolle teaches that unconscious patterns of the ego often cause conflict and suffering. Many relationships are based on attachment, control, and expectation. However, when we approach relationships with presence, detachment, and non-judgment, we create deeper connections and more harmonious interactions. True love is born when both partners are free from egoic needs and are able to meet each other in a state of pure being. Ultimately, Tolle's message is about the transformation of humanity as a whole. The new earth is a vision of a world where individuals are awakening to their true nature, living with compassion, unity, and peace. This transformation begins with each of us. By transcending the ego and awakening to the presence within, we contribute to the collective shift in consciousness. The more people who awaken to their true essence, the more the world will reflect the peace, love, and wisdom that comes from that awakening. In summary, Eckhart Tolle in A New Earth offers a profound invitation to release the ego, transcend emotional baggage, and awaken to our true essence. The teachings in the book encourage us to live more consciously, more present, and more aligned with the flow of life. By embracing the present moment, surrendering to life's natural flow, and living with awareness of our true nature, we open the door to a life of profound peace, love, and purpose. Ultimately, the journey of awakening is not just an individual endeavor, but a collective one. As more of us awaken, we contribute to the creation of a new earth where humanity lives in harmony with itself and with the universe.